facilitating as many contracts as I can. At least I'm trying to here. I'm running a little short on cash here. We're going to get these modular terminals out. We've got a whole bunch of aluminium going out here with this craft here. And then that contract's completed now too. Almost done with the titanium here. We have just a little bit left. I had it redirecting all of the titanium supply exclusively to the storages up above for a little while, but now I've got it split evenly. I figure if we can get this done and we can send these plate, there we go, about 3 of them popping out there, right? There we go. If we can get these plate all handled done, and then I can just focus entirely on having them on for modular frames, because then we just have a lot of modular frame requirements here. I may need to actually purchase some plate. That's a thing I might do. I may also decide to purchase just straight up titanium plate, yeah. Might also decide to just purchase the titanium outright too. We'll see. Did you not get this done in time? No way. It's only 30 grand though. I guess it's not that big of a deal. He just left. He just left. He's good, right? I don't think so. I think I'm only getting 300. He left, but I think he took him too long to get up the space. 300 grand? Is that what it is? 300, yep. All right, just a little bit short on that, darn. I need to sell modular terminals because they're very full. I need to sell no modular frames. Never selling modular frames. Ever selling modular frames. And in fact, I'm probably going to need more than this. This is only 1,500 worth of modular frames. That's kind of not enough, and I'm going to anticipate that not being enough. Thing is, if I'm full on this, then we'll be sending them to the laser anyway, so maybe that's okay. This is aluminum going out still. Do we have any contracts for aluminum? I might be able to just sell it right now. This is okay. Yeah, we have a lot. So 6 days. We can do that. Sure. Let's go ahead and get the big boy. Oh, we don't need it right here. Save a little bit of cash. Go. And then the stuff that's already queued up, we'll just... Yep, there we go. Already loading it up. So I need to get as many of these contracts done as possible. I need as much money as possible because the odds are, good, solid chance actually, that we are going to need to buy stuff. We're going to need to buy stuff for the laser, and I need to make sure that we have, I don't know, like $800 million or something, that probably for buying all the modular frames I'm going to need. This is only 16 modular terminals. We're going to need a lot of modular terminals too, but only 16 of them for a little bit of cash is pretty good. We can go ahead and do that. I think we can probably have that done. Yep. Send that. And the terminals get released. There we go. Good enough. Probably want some more terminals if I can, since they're already kind of out there anyway. Let's see. Himisco. Who wants it? Who wants them? You. This is good. 15 days. We'll go ahead and load it for you as well. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and send that. And now the modular terminals will just be facilitated for both of those orders. That's good. All right, so when those ships land, they're going to wait. 15 of them there, 16 of them there. Yeah, all good. Okay, in the meantime, let's take a look down in the base here. I want to see good progress on additional titanium production is what I'd love to see. I want this to be a saturated belt, like quite badly, but I just can't quite get there. I think maybe the belt isn't going fast enough. Let me just take a look really quick. No, we don't have any titanium building up. I guess there's a little bit here. Yeah. All right, so all the way in the back, we do have a little bit of buildup. So, yeah, and they're definitely stopping here. So let's see if we can't fix some of these bottlenecks. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that one. And that whole one there, too, can go. That's going to send it all the way through. Yep. And we'll see if that helps the bottleneck at all. We'll go upgrade there, upgrade there. And let's just do this one, too, because we can. All the way to there. Okay. That should probably fix all the bottleneck for that setup. It looks like it does. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Got a couple of contracts completed there, up to 1 million. Maybe just a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more than 1 million now. So as far as the laser goes, we should, I think, have enough up here now, right? 685. Can we get... Why are you... Hang on. Close this. 685. We should release some of the plate. Let's let that out. And that should be it. I think that will take care of our requirements here as soon as the plate gets here and flows through this. Yeah, definitely. And then this truck will leave. And that takes care of phase 2. Now, I don't remember what phase 3 is, but I feel like I remember components being a part of it. We currently have 317 components. So if that's the case, I would like to redirect priority for aluminum, titanium, sorry. Priority for titanium is going to be going towards components because we're going to need more of them. So let's get that going. And you can see this one here has got a bit of a bank right here. I feel like I want to get more machines in here too. So let's produce additional components here. Yep, this is the right way to go. Right there and there. We'll get these 2 machines in. Let's bring you this direction and we'll pop you here. And then you will go this way into there. And then you will go like so into there. Okay. And let's have you go into there. Okay. Let's get you hooked up to power. 1, 2. With room to expand here, but I also have upgrades for this existing machines, which I'm going to do first probably, but yeah, there we go. So that gives us a little more even distribution here. Tons of steel, just an enormous amount of steel, and I could probably facilitate contracts for that too, because this is actually starting to get full. This last one here is half full, so we are definitely at that moment. Let's see about getting some more steel. I don't think steel is necessary for the laser anymore. I don't believe. So, you know, we can get a whole bunch. I don't think I can dish out 4,000 in 3 days. So I should be counting on this being the amount. Yeah, I just don't have a way to deliver it that fast. I didn't design it to be delivered that fast. 7 days is okay. We could do 7 days. We'll send resources for 7 days. Yeah, there we go. And then the next one we could do, again, getting rid of some of the steel. I want big, lots of amounts here, high amounts. I don't have the titanium. I don't want to send titanium. No, I don't want to send titanium. I think I need titanium. I don't have the plate anymore to do that. That doesn't seem like much for that much, does it? 8 days, though, we can do it. Facilitate that order as well. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that, and then we'll just go ahead and open that up and open that up too. All right, so out flows the steel. Good. Checking the map. Truck is on its way to deliver the plate. Okay, so again, we had components here, but I think there's more components in the next stage. It gets really heavy, I think. So I want to make sure I'm focused on that a bit more. Also, just really checking my camera. Sorry. We have good amounts of aluminum left over for storage here. I want to make sure that we're not sending any more aluminum up top. It should all be going towards production at this point. Specifically, I want it to really start hitting. I want it to start producing more duralumin plate. So I'm thinking fuel can be less important than the duralumin plate. We'll send it that way. And then I don't want to send it to the top anymore. Yeah, here. This one here, I think we're just going to go ahead and shut that off. So it either goes to fuel or it goes to duralumin plate, with duralumin being the priority. It'll start banking on this belt and then going that way, and that's okay. We got this cargo, which is waiting for me because it doesn't have a place to park. It's okay. When this truck is gone, it'll come. There we go. And Rover, idle. You have something. Human organ factory. Okay. Another organ factory. Okay. Got a couple of other vehicles that are kind of stalled out here. So this drone configuration center. This is a thing here. Send a batch of drones. I don't really want to do this because I lose drones. I can make more, but I don't want to have to make more right now. We're kind of at a point where I just don't care to do that. I can pick up this stuff with the truck. It's probably a good idea. If I can send it even further away to some other green spot, this relay station here, we could maybe have you pick up this and then this on your way back. That'd be a more efficient use of your time, I guess, to pick up both of these things. So we'll go ahead and grab Vanguard. Not sure which one of those is. It says both of them are idle, but I thought only one of them was outside the base. Hold on. Saving in progress. Okay, so Colossus is going that way. Cyclops is here doing nothing. Okay, so maybe Cyclops can be... Yeah, I mean, maybe Cyclops could be the one I send here. So let's say you or Vanguard. I think Vanguard is already on the outside. Yeah, I think Vanguard's already here. So we'll have you pick up this. And then I think I do want you to start heading back. Because it'll at least get you moving. And if I forget, then at least you arrive. But if I don't forget, I can pick you up on the way and have you deviate this way. So at least it gets you progress. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. All right, good, good. The organ factory is just going to be another building we can collect resources from. Not going to be a huge deal there. We are almost full on modular terminals. Doing fantastically on modular terminals, by the way. Just make sure we're still loading iron. Yep. And then let's take a look at our belts really quick, too. I should see them pretty much full on both sides, and right now it's pretty full on this side. Pretty full on this side too, I guess, yeah. All the way up here. I have this level 4. This is level 3 here, and then it goes to level 4 here, actually. So I'm working on getting this whole belt upgraded so that everything flows a little bit faster through here is what I'm working on anyway. I don't need that connection point anymore, do I? Nor do I need this one. Just clean this up a bit. Yeah, we'll just clean this up. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. But, you know, we can fix that too. You were connected here, right? There. Now things will flow out through there just a little bit faster. At least to get to this point. And then I need to upgrade pretty much all the belts at this point. So if I do that, then... There. The entirety of my wraparound belt is now at least tier 4 or higher. But it's still stalled on this side. I'm still not processing it fast enough over here. So I kind of need more of these, don't I? This is full too. I don't need more of them. I need them faster. Yeah, I just need them to work faster. So if I look at my research, my carbon fiber factory upgrade's done in 10 days. MTR is almost done. Probably should shift that up, actually. Why don't we do that? And then I think I want this one. Instead of the helium-3 harvester, I want that one. I do want to get into territories and stuff and check that out, so I'm going to leave that on there. But I think kind of looking at this one being the next evolution of this whole process. But the thing is, the faster I get these upgraded, the faster I start processing a whole lot more stuff, right? So maybe I need to reorganize these priorities a little bit. Carbon fiber factory is nearly done, and I'm going to need a lot of that too. So I think I'm going to let these two be. This one is pretty good, but it's not as good. So I'm gonna say this is my new research order right here, which should shift both of these to work into multi-regolith refinery at this point. And then these guys will just be in line for green. That's what it should do, but I have to unpause in order to see that happen. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we have a lot of research being pumped in through here too. Okay, as far as contracts go, I have to make sure this is always running. There needs to always be something to do here. Let's grab just a really quick high demand one here. This gives me science, so I'll prioritize that a little bit more so I can get science. Make sure the iron is still flowing. It is indeed. Let's also go ahead and grab anything that's iron exclusive is good, but iron and science is better as long as it doesn't need other things. This is good. Yeah, I like this one. 2,000 units. We can do that. And of course, we'll need the big one though. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So we'll be sucking down the iron here. Nothing's landing here? Okay, it is. It's just taking forever. Thankfully, it's collecting before it lands, so good. All right, we're getting rid of all that excess steel. I keep saying iron, but I mean steel. Getting rid of all the excess steel. And we need to start saving up plate a little bit more, I think. I think the laser also needs titanium later, so I am stocking that a little bit up here. Modular terminals. We could use a modular terminals contract at some point here too. If there's one available. A good amount. Give me a good number of them. Not great. This one would work really good actually right now. Yeah, I like this one. 20 days is a really great delivery because we're already sending steel through here. So I like that. Let's go ahead and let that be a thing. And then the next one would be this one. Cool. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one though, because I can't send the modular terminals through just yet. Need to see when the craft lands for that particular thing, and then I can sort of inject that into the loop. Okay, contract's done. And now we have a craft landing that wants these, so we'll just open this up and kind of push a bunch of these into the belt really quick. There we go. Just checking things off my list, man. I think that's enough of them. Go ahead and close that. Yeah, that should be 50. And then, of course, the steel is still funneling through too, so it's just going to get picked up by this instead. This is the part where being able to load 2 at the same time would have been cool, because I could have maybe completed this before this one landed, but it's okay. It only really matters if you're trying to get like the really tight deadlines with multiple contracts, but you can govern that. Like, you don't have to, you know, to accept them. You can wait to accept them until your belt's kind of able to handle it, you know. Look at that. It's great. Still have a lot of silicon laying there. Are you guys not allowed to bring it here, or? No, you're allowed to bring it here. You're just not. And then do we get a... I don't think we actually got one of these. I've been building these. Okay, you can see we're up to 31 drones now. I've been building them because I want to deliver that contract, but, you know, also just because I need more help. I need more logistics around here, so... Yeah. Okay, I think that's the last one. It's time to work on power supply systems and install solar panels and generators to ensure uninterrupted power to the laser system. Oh no, is this silicon? Are we gonna need silicon now? Crap, I totally forgot about silicon. Okay, no we don't. Okay, we need 850 components, 128 microcircuits, and 1125 carbon fiber. We're getting there, okay? Aurora is the one that's doing these. You are gonna focus on all of these, and I don't think I have enough carbon. I don't have enough carbon fiber at all. Maybe carbon fiber is my big bottleneck. I'm not sure which one of these is less expensive. We're gonna have to buy some of them because I want to move past this stage here. How much? Just components are $975 a piece. Carbon fiber $994. They're essentially the same price. I can afford a lot of them, so I think what we'll do is I'm gonna buy 180 of these. Yeah, buy 1, buy 2, and then there's only 87 left on the market, so I will clear that. So I'm gonna buy everything the market has available. I'm gonna buy them. They're just completely sold out now. Price just escalated to like 1948 each. So very expensive now. And then we're gonna grab some carbon fiber, 300 units of that, and I think I'm gonna go another 176. I'll clear out the house too. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Just got a whole bunch of it back here. And as far as Aurora goes, it's already on their way back. So I'm not wasting any time there. It has to come back anyway. But as far as Aurora goes, let's have you load. I don't think you can actually have all of them. Why don't we focus on just these 2 for now? You'll focus on these, and then you'll come back to base from there. And the carbon fiber will be sent next. Okay. That's not what I want to do at all. Not sure how that happened. My hotkeys. My hotkey-ness. Are you getting out of here now? I think you are. Okay. Steel. Let's shut you down. You don't need any more on that belt. There we go. All right. We still have almost 1 million. That's great. We are going to be able to handle the microcircuits. That's definitely something that we can do. We have 197 of them. I don't know exactly how many we'll need for the next phase. Hopefully not a bunch. We have 260 food. What are you doing? Go eat. Just go eat food. I don't know what they're doing, man. It's crazy. Okay, I have some more silicon way over here by this last remaining sort of oh, I don't want it. I don't want that. Cancel that. Right here. Let's get the silicon that's all the way over by this other titanium deposit. Let's get that done. This little bit here is going to need upgraded, at least to tier 2. There we go. I don't know why this whole thing is tier 2. It really doesn't need to be. This part didn't need to be. This part should be, though, because we're going to have a lot of resources coming down this belt. And then we'll just have you go in here. There we go. So these are hooked up to power now, too. We have it all the way out there. Still have ice deposit on that side there. Still have an ice deposit here. And you still have a lot of iron left. That's good. That's really swell. Okay. How are we doing on my new components factories? Not great. Is there a particular reason why you're not feeding this? What? Make it make sense. No, really, make it make sense. Don't do that. What is happening? Now the thing that was working before no longer works. I'm really confused. You're not sending it this direction either. What? You're just deciding not to send it. You've been working this entire time. Like, you have 48 steel. You're making them now. This whole thing has been running and now you're not. What is the deal? Hold on. There's got to be an explanation for this. But there isn't. Oh, this is marked for titanium. How? How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. That doesn't make any sense because this has been working the whole time. And it literally has it in there. And I'm not just saying that it's been working, you know, maybe like the drones are bringing it in there. No. This has been on the belt this whole time. This has been running the whole time. Okay. It has nothing to do with it. All of these are marked. Yeah, you're set by titanium. Why? How did that come about? I don't know how that happened. You should be coming through here now. Thank you. You know, I'm thinking maybe we upgrade it even still. Like, let's let this stuff really flow, huh? Yeah, push that stuff through. There we go. Okay, we need to drop these things in. So carbon fiber, I mean, you can just drop all of them. It kind of doesn't matter where, right? So 1, 2, 3. Components are going to go over here. Components are right over here because they're going to need to go into this place. MDR efficiency upgrade is done. Hold off on the rest of the research for now. Come on, just drop it. There. All right, Aurora's got to be getting back pretty soon. We're down to 1674. Oh, this looks cool, doesn't it? Look at them all come in. It's like something out of Star Wars. All right, maybe not quite that action-packed, but still, it's pretty good. Let's see. We have... I think I need to sell modular terminals. Just at least a few of them. So if there are any more contracts for modular terminals, let's hear it. 17. It's not the best, but I mean, it's something. Might as well. Fill all. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and send that one. And what else? What else? Who else wants it? I do have some silicon. I don't know if I have it up top, though. It's kind of down below, so the drones will have to bring it. Unless I redirect it. Because I don't have it up here. I have 143 up here, but it's not a lot. I could redirect it. It's pretty much stored in here for the most part. And then it, you know, it's making its way over into here too, which this is stalled. Oh. Why? Why? Why are you stopped? What is happening to my belts right now, guys? It's not full. There's no resource stuck in here. It's all supposed to be coming out. Over here. It should be coming out of this. But it isn't. It's not coming out. None of them are turned off. Unless there's food stuck in there or something. I don't know. No. It's letting concrete out and nothing else. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so what happened here is this is what happened. So I have rare earths that came out of here, right? And they're told to go this way because they can. But after they go this way, where do they go down here? Right? Well, they're supposed to go into this storage, which they do. They come out and they go into the storage. However, what I didn't do is disallow them from coming out of here. I didn't disallow them from this. So now I've disallowed them from coming out of here. But because I didn't disallow them, when they got backed up or whatever, they started doing this and they started slowly making their way to this. They're not allowed to go this way. That's going to solve everything. So if I just get rid of that, now everything can flow out of here like it's supposed to. And look at all that stuff that's going to go into storage now. All that stuff. Ugh. At least we figured out the mistake. All right. That's just... At least I got that done. All right. I figured it out. Didn't take me too long to do, but... We do have some rare earth storage over here, too. So it's not a big deal if it goes this way, honestly. I probably could have just let that happen. You know, but I'd like it better down below because I want to make that stuff into other stuff. So it's still better if it goes the other direction. Yeah. How are we doing here? Let's upgrade you. Upgrade you. Pretty much all of you are upgrading. Yep. Everybody go faster. All right. I got a couple more contracts to send out modular terminals. I think that'll probably be enough. We'll see. We're going to have this loaded up. I have some microprocessors in this one as well. And then I need to also present microcircuits too. So let's go ahead and open up the microcircuits. Let those out for a second. And that should be good for that. Here we go. And done and done. Just trying to get as much money as I can. So when the time comes, I am more than ready. Aurora is not back yet. This is taking a while. I wish I had another truck. I mean, I can have one. I can have another truck. All I have to do is that, and I can have another one. That's how it works now. Yeah, 18 more microcircuits to do that, but I think I've left enough in storage to fulfill the contracts. Colleagues, am I the only one worried that we're the only ones concerned about saving humanity? What are all the other organizations doing? Exactly. According to CRUST claims, we are the only ones with sufficiently developed production on the moon to handle this task. They could have shared their reserves. Look how much they put on the market. Yeah. How am I buying this stuff, right? Exactly. Seems pretty silly. I like how the game's, in a way, in a very, very good way, actually. They're making fun of themselves, the developers. I mean, like, I think what they've done is they've said, hey, you know, players are probably going to ask why there's this big event and we're the only ones. We should just have some fun with that. I think that's what they pretty much did. I want research. Yeah, so let's send steel. We're going to do that. We can do it with a little one, looks like. Yep. And then let's also go over and we can send... I just want research. We can send some components. I got to be careful doing that, but I think I could get away with this one because it's got a lot of research that goes with it and some silicon up top I already have. So that's 7 days away. We can go ahead and send those resources as well. That's in a small pod too. Yeah. And then the last one I'll do before unpausing it is probably concrete. 4 days is not a lot of time. But I think we can probably make it work. So let's do that. And then, of course, we're going to want the big one for that one. 1, 2. Yikes. I didn't realize there's going to be 3 landings here. So there's a lot of stuff to send all at once here. So let's see who the first ones to land are. So we'll pause it right here. So we have the silicon and the components, the concrete, and the steel. So basically everything. Okay. Well, we'll open up the concrete. Let's do the silicon. I'll release that. The components. Release that. And I guess we'll release the iron too. Go. Steel. Go. Very anticlimactic on the timing there. Thanks, autosave. Now I have all of the exit belts all maxed out to level 5. So everything's a red belt if it goes... Well, at least I thought it was. Apparently I didn't do that yet. I thought everything was going to be... I thought we had an agreement. There we go. Okay. Everything goes out on a red belt now. And so all these should start filling up somewhat at the same time as concrete reaches that one. Here we go. The steel's going to go there. So it's kind of able to fill all of them at once, right? That one leaves. Not sure what this one's going to ask for, but I'm pretty sure I've sent enough components already. So back that off. Silicon's all empty anyway, so we'll send that. Good. And then another concrete one should be landing. There we go. And then the steel is, I think, pretty much sent at this point. So let's go ahead and close that and open this up. Oh, that one's already open. Okay, cool. I'm just going in. It's just going in a circle in this little bit. This whole time, it's just been doing this circle thing. Great. Cool. We'll close that down too. All right. So only thing left to do now is send the concrete and we're good. And there's 2 more ships to go out on that. Carbon fiber factory upgrades are done. Okay. This is the big one. That's going to be really good to have. What do we want after this, though? Because we're going to get to the point here pretty quick where I no longer have really any engineering stuff to do. So I'm going to grab... The manufacturing is interesting because you can get different recipes with that, right? Isn't that how that works? If we go here, right? We can make these resources using another combination of things. So I was thinking for the modular frames, right? If we bring back, like if we can get the iron, the slag belt, the aluminum directly, I don't think that's as efficient, right? To just use that stuff to make the modular frames. I would say that's not as efficient. Making drones with an alternative recipe is kind of interesting, but I don't really make energy cells yet. I can make energy cells with this machine, but I don't make the, whatever that purple one is. What is this? Helium-3. Okay. I don't really capture helium-3 yet either. So the manufacturer is not really all that big of a deal for me right now. I don't need it. Yeah, high-tech factory is already giving me alternative recipes. And putting 4 things into something is... I mean, you can just do this with the raw resources. You don't have to process them first, which is going to save me some time. So like I'm thinking about modular frames doing this. Because I just know I need a lot of them. This might be interesting for the CPU, for the control units, though. How many of those control units do we have right now? At 32. You know, I could have some contracts to sell those. I also could just keep using them to make more drones at the same time. Let me just let this run for really quick. Concrete's going out. I don't need concrete for laser anymore, so that's neat. Still have a lot of things just sitting out here. Great. Not bringing them anywhere yet. The truck is here now, though. Yep, so they can start loading components. Yeah, so let's start sending the components through. And what was the other thing we're sending out right now? Microcircuits. We're going to send microcircuits through, too. So we open up the floodgates with these two resources. They kind of get mixed up with concrete, but it's all right. That's going to end up bringing that stuff directly here. Just going to take a bit to get there, but it'll get there. There they go. Now we're starting to load that truck a little bit faster. Yeah. Perfect. And the concrete, last bit of concrete here. I think this one's probably not going to give you the bonus. Yeah. But 100 grand is still fine to get rid of the excess concrete. And then I need modular frames contracts. This is a good one. 7 days, we can deliver that. Yep. Go ahead and do that. And then need another one. Give me another one. Modular terminals. Sorry, not frames. We never sell modular frames. Not until after the laser's totally done. Then I'll sell them. This one has no bonus, but it's fine. Yeah, that's good. So those two things are going to land now too. We'll go ahead and open up modular terminals because they're almost full. So let's send those out. That should be enough to satisfy those contracts. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Is there a reason to have a fourth? Can we think of a reason for a fourth? I can't personally. Not yet. Maybe. You know, like maybe. I'm kind of getting to the point where it's, you know, hey, I have to wait for things to land even with 3. I don't know. Maybe. It depends on how many like diverse contracts I'm doing at a time. You know, like if I have a lot of different things to deliver, then it kind of does work. I don't want to deliver any of those. Are you the only... Man, I'd love to do this one. This one would be sweet. I would have actually done it, even though it's on the moon, I would have done it. It's paying me 1.4 million. I don't have enough reputation, sadly. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that one because it's got components part of it. Okay, we can just do some fuel. I have lots of fuel still, right? Yeah. This one doesn't have any bonus. There's a little bit of a... No, there's no bonus here. Actually, there's a penalty. Yeah, I mean, we could do both of them. I have the fuel to do both, so... Why don't I just do both? Here. It's fine. And then go back. And grab this one too. Yep. And send that one as well. And then this one. Okay, cool. Okay. Concrete is almost full over there, yeah? Very close. Let's go ahead and open up the fuel so we can start loading that as well. And now that this is done, we can get concrete to stop feeding the system with it. There we go. Stop feeding concrete. All right, so we are very close on components. We're down, looks like 19 of them. 19 components is it, really? Okay. Well, we can buy them. Yeah, we could buy them. I mean, we are still making them, right? What is the deal? Oh, shit. I remember now. Yeah, I thought I had enough, so I stopped sending them. Son of a gun. This is my bad. I didn't show this on video either. I said to myself, okay, with ordering all those components, that's going to be enough. So let's shift gears, make as many plates as we can so we can really ramp up modular frame production now that we don't need components made anymore for the laser. I just miscounted, and, you know, I'm short 19 of them. So, okay, fine. Send more that way. I could probably just buy them, but I'm gonna let that go. We'll make these even. All right. Now they go one at each direction. It's fine. Okay, let me check my research really quick here. 6 days till that's done. So we need something to replace that stuff, right? So I'm thinking durable welding could be cool. Maybe MDR. Just more MDR efficiency, man. I mean, right? I feel like that's the way to go. Yeah. Even the cargo bay or the speed. Well, I guess that depends on how fast we're collecting from it right now. Yeah, I mean, it's going to get full, right? These guys are going quite a distance. For some reason, they want to go around like this instead of going straight to it. I don't know what that's all about. I just feel like... I mean, I understand curvature and everything. I get it. Like, that's why airplanes do what they do and all that. I understand that, but something in my brain, I just can't equate looking at this shape. I just can't, for the life of me, see how this is a shorter distance than this. I mean, if it was... I don't know, man. That one's a little hard to grasp. You know what I mean? Like, if it's over here, then I kind of understand it. The arc, you know? Like, if you're here and you need to travel here, then I 100% I get it. You want to go this way. But it's still a straight line. The shortest point to any location is a straight line, right? And so it's only a curve when you look at it on a flat map. If you look at it, you know, like on a curved surface, it's almost always a straight line anyway. It just doesn't look like that on a flat map. And so I'm looking at it on a curved surface right now, and it surely doesn't look like it. You know, like if I told this guy to go this way, he's going to curve. Yeah, I don't know. It messes with me, you know? Like, I get it. I understand. It's just, I'm looking at it, and I just don't believe my eyes, you know? I'm trusting my eyes over over my understanding of the physics of it, right? It's nuts. It's messing with me here. All right, so 1.91 million is where we're at, and we are kicking out silicon real fast now. Good. Now 2.09 million. Good. Now, to get to our goal with carbon fiber, it's going to be rough. Let me just real quick check on carbon fiber. All right, so I'm seeing this whole back up here. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this stuff like really struggling and having a huge supply. I also have these two storages now, and they are supposed to be storing the leftovers. So this is a new backup. This whole thing being backed up, this is a new thing because this isn't very full. But each one of these can hold 720 organics. Good. What we have now, though, is I just completed this research for carbon fiber factory upgrades. So I can now go in and pay $30,000 to upgrade each one of these to see if they are going to keep up. So as an upgraded thing, can you keep up with the supply of organics coming at you? That's what I got to figure out now. And for some reason, you guys are not getting slag. Really? Drones? Is it the drones doing this? Where are my drones? You don't have this much to do. What are you really focusing on right now? It's not drilling. I don't have any drillers. It's all about this. So you're going out and getting all the regolith off the ground right now, which is a really low priority, man. All right, here's what we're going to do. I mean, I wish I could make this a drone priority and not a worker priority. I really wish I could do that. I'm down to 265 food. Yeah, like the only way I'm going to get them to bring the slag here is to make these higher priority, unfortunately. That's weird. What are the drones doing right now? See, if I make these high priority, I'm going to have all my workers working at them. That's not what I want. I just want the drones to do it. To get the slag brought here, which is what they're doing now. Now they're finally getting the slag brought in here. That's strange. 5. Tempted to make another one. It would be... Where is it? Drone reconfiguration module. No, it's the... Yeah, cargo drone reconfiguration module. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I got it right. I'm thinking I'd go another one. Maybe even another one after that, but I'm going to put another one down. And I will hook it up to that pole. We're going to have the potential for 15 of them, you know? Got to haul things around a little bit faster than what I am. God, we're already up to 1,000 modular terminals again. Down 10 components. So let's go ahead and go into the market. Are there components available? They're very expensive now because I just keep ordering them. I can grab 180, but I don't need that many now. So why don't we grab, let's say, we'll go 45 of them in case I need more after this. And then carbon fiber is, the price is recovered. It freaked out when I ordered it, and now it's come back down. It's actually cheaper than when I ordered it initially, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and order all of those. So those are unavailable now. And then we might need duralumin plate in the future. I don't think we need food. They're just not eating. We have food. They're just not eating it. But if I order it, maybe it'll kickstart them eating it. I don't know. Prices go up and down. I'll order more food. Okay. I'll order like 75 food. All right. Bring that down too. Just to see, I don't know, maybe that'll kickstart the whole process. See, now they're all working at food. They're just all working here now. It's kind of wild. I'll make these high priorities, okay? Just everybody's working food. Because it's all high priority. So let's bring the priorities on these down and watch them all just leave them with nothing. There. Now they'll just ignore them at the point. Well, they're not going to well, maybe they'll fix this one. I don't know. Can you guys fix this one? Hey, can you yeah, it's already fixed. Okay. Bring that down. There we go. Okay, well, hopefully they, you know, eat now, I guess. It says we're short on oxygen. Just checking. It's not full and it's depleting. Is it just too many people? It might just be too big of a room too. Why don't we, just to kind of help this a little bit, not that I really need to do this, but why don't I stick, like I'll just stick this in here. They can get through the gaps in here, right? I don't know. Let's just be safe with it. We'll put it right there. Let's just get more oxygen generation going and just hopefully that's enough. Cargo pod with food. We'll just drop it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter where I drop it, right? We'll drop it right there. It's fine. Okay. Only 4 more left to go. It's weird how the food arrived first. I guess maybe it's because it's a smaller pack. Maybe the smaller craft arrives first. No way. Are you serious? Are you gonna oh, I have to get this stuff out away from this. You're gonna have a hard time getting out of here. There's 40 food in here. There's just nowhere for the food to go. That's the problem. So let's make a place for the food to go. We're gonna put food. Storage, yeah, storage. Let's put, it's underground only, huh? Okay, tell you what. Food can go in there. Let's have food go this way. Okay, around this storage, which is probably going to be for ice. And we're going to say that all resources, no. Clear this. We're going to say food goes this way. Okay, it goes this way. And it goes down here. When it goes down there, it ends up in here. And we will place one of these. You have to go inside. You're just such a pain in the ass. You really do have to go inside only. That complicates things a little bit with my plans here. But I really want this larger food, like a place for food to go. Maybe I can put it here. Ooh, this is an interesting idea. Okay, let's try this. Let's say food, okay, is going to go right in front of the ice machine. Okay. Then what we'll do is instead of the food coming out of this belt, Eliminate this. We don't want that. We don't need that. I'm not sure we need this entire belt at all, but I'm just kind of leaving it here anyway. We'll have the food come out this side, okay? And what will happen is the food will go this direction. So we'll allow food to go this way too. Then it ends up in here. We just make sure that food's not allowed to come out this way. Okay. When that happens, the food will then come out this side. Then what we're going to do, this is an output belt. So food is now allowed to come out here. Okay. But it will immediately go this direction. And it will then go into here. Like that. Okay. So if we bring food in from outside somewhere, let's clear that and make that only food. Only food in that direction. Okay. So once we build this, this will just give me a place where we store food. There we go. And now they can grab it from this refrigerator if they're hungry or whatever, right? All right, good. I like it. I think that's going to work. Here comes some more stuff for our mission. And that should be the components necessary to make this cargo truck leave.
Research complete.
Hopefully. Multi-regolith is done. That's fantastic. Okay. We'll put the MDR upgrade here too, but that's going to give me enough for this truck to take off. Now all we need to do from this point is focus on carbon fiber. So carbon fiber, we're at 1,000 of it already. That's good, actually. I think we're getting there. Yeah, we have 1,000. So we only need 1125. That's pretty good. We're almost there. And it looks like we have a lot of green stuff coming through here. Seems like the storage is still building up. Yep. So we can afford more. So that's what I wanted to find out. So we're going to take you, production, carbon fiber factory, and it's time to make more. So I already kind of got started on this a little bit, spacing it out. So it's time to get more. So we can go this way, this way. Let's flip it. So it's the same orientation as the others. And we will start with, let's go 4 more. That way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay. Then we bring this belt this direction. And it comes right across here like this. There we are. Just like that. Okay. Now this is blocked still. But once they build these things, then, you know, no reason to block it anymore. So I could probably just let this go now. Yeah. Why don't we just let this go and we'll start letting these things collect on the belt a little bit. There we are. Urgent message. You don't know us, Director, but we know what you're doing. We can assist you in building the laser system. We have obtained old CRUST blueprints that will help you prepare for the next construction phase. If you want to know in advance what resources are needed for assembling the laser system, transfer the specified amount to an anonymous account, and we will send the details immediately. Ooh! So I'll know what things are needed for the next phase. 75,000 is nothing. I'll buy it. Okay, this is where the modular frames come in. Okay, so the next phase 4 is going to be 1,500 nanotubes, 2,000 carbon fiber. Yep, I'm expanding this, and that's going to help me with my nanotubes too. And this is the big boy, yeah, 2450 modular frames. Wow. The blueprint looks outdated, and the requirements may be irrelevant. Oh, good. Okay, that's a lot of nanotubes though. But yeah, definitely need to expand my carbon fiber. Sorry to disappoint, Director, but the dates on the blueprint don't inspire confidence. I don't know where they got this information, but it might be completely outdated. A waste of money when we're already short on funds. No, we're not. They say you shouldn't trust strangers who hack into your communication channel. Go cry into your pillow, Ledger. What's done is done. Either way, I know I'm going to need a lot of frames, so It's okay. I know I'm gonna need it. Let's upgrade this to make it a little bit faster. There we go. Now it can flow freely through there. All right, good. So yeah, obviously we need water and stuff too, but I think we're good on that. Yeah, we are. We're good. It's gonna get that good. I think we can for this one here, we definitely want to upgrade these two. So let's just get that going, and we should be kicking out carbon fiber really fast now. Now this is our nanotube production, and we have a lot of people working on this. Wow. Probably could go ahead and upgrade that one too. Get nanotubes going a little bit faster. Nanotubes also deviate. Half the supply goes this way to create our composites. I'm not sure if we're going to need a lot of composites. I'm not sure how much I want to dedicate to composites. But at the moment, we're only sending, with the belt, we're only sending the nanotubes. So we need to send titanium plate and duralumin plate too. And that's just something the drones are doing. And I'm kind of okay with that. I almost want to switch it to modular frames. 10 silicon, 12 iron, 14 concrete. Wow. That is a very interesting recipe, you know? That is a very interesting recipe. If there's a way I could get the silicon to be routed around. I mean, I have this big buffer right here, which is great, but I need to have... I'm not sure I need a lot of microcircuits anymore. You know, it's kind of all about the big stuff now, the big structural, well, the modular frames, which I have buffer storage here for too. So I have the capacity to hold 2,000 in a buffer store, or at least I have storage worth for that many, plus whatever fits on the belt. But yeah. Yeah, the titanium plate is a major problem right now. We're simply not making enough of them. I want to prioritize that again. Let's send them that way. Components are done now. We don't need a lot more. Might want to have more carbon. I might want to have more farms too. Yeah, more farms means more water requirements, but the level 2 upgrades takes the same water and power as a level 1 upgrade, right? Yeah, it just produces it faster. So this is a straight up good upgrade that doesn't take additional resources. So let's get a few of these upgraded to level 2. Yep, through here and here. Now I'm spending a lot of money on this, but I need the carbon fiber now. So we're going to spend money on that to increase organics production. And then with that organics production increase, we can then definitely afford even more carbon fiber production. I need to have more CPUs now. Or my database, or whatever you want to call it. It's the data centers. I need more data centers now. But that's good. Yep. And then we'll just upgrade you and upgrade you too. Okay? So more carbon fiber being produced in this gigantic building. You didn't think I'd need it this big, but I'm telling you, it's gonna get filled. All right. I don't know about this. I might have went too far over on this and like overestimated how many farms I need. We'll see. I think if I can get level 2s on these upgrades, then I can, you know, probably afford to expand farms all the way out to here, and then another row is what I was thinking of. And then there's extra space here for any belts that needed to be belted in. So it's space that I needed to allow me to go like this. Yeah, like this here. And then the output belts on this side, I could go this way, but it was meant, this is meant to be open right here. So, okay. Yeah, I think I'm good for today. This has been a video already. I think I'm probably pretty long on this video, but if you guys like this, you know, keep showing that support. Love your faces. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one as we get going on the next phase, which I think my attention needs to turn to titanium and modular frames, and making modular frames in any way I can, which I think means using the concrete, the steel, and the silicon production and redirecting it to another setup for modular frames. to be popped into this storage to send it into the regular system. So I'm going to look into doing that next. See ya. Bye-bye.